Hey everybody, Dodger here. Welcome back to the Mindcrack server. It is Monday, week number 3 here on the Mindcrack server. Today, I think I would like to do some landscaping. Maybe do something with this front yard situation. I think what I want to do is mainly keep most of the natural terrain shape and just try to replace the stone. I did get some dirt. I don't know where I might have gotten the dirt from, but I do have like 4 or 5 stacks of dirt, so I should be able to replace most of the stone with the dirt. I want to keep the pond. I'm really hoping, but I don't think this is the case, but I'm really hoping that we can put some fish in the pond in the next update. Is that a thing? I guess we'll find out. Don't tell me. Don't tell me if I can or I can't. Let me experience the disappointment on my own. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna start doing that. So I'm gonna have to like replace a block, place a block, because, or wait, no, those were the same words. Break a block, place a block. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. So that I don't lose the general shape. Telephone's ringing. I have in this place a business internet that forced us having a cell phone, not a cell phone, a landline with it, and that thing just rings all the time, all the time. I don't know why I don't go down there and turn the ringer off, because I mean, it's nobody calling for us. It's people calling. It's like solicitors calling, trying to sell things to our business here that does not exist. Had to do that because of Comcast and their data caps, because pretty much if you do the stuff that I do, you're basically always gonna go over their data caps, which is it's 1 terabyte, which sounds like, and they have all this advertising that try to make it sound like you'll never use a terabyte of data. That's like 3,000 cruise ships. Okay, maybe they don't use cruise ships, but it's something equally ridiculous, all right? But yeah, when you do this kind of stuff on a regular basis, especially since I do upload some videos in like 1440p, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. Speaking of problems, to the person that said early on here, you won't do daily videos, I guess you're right. Unfortunately, this week, I will have to bail on the daily videos, because for the end of the week, it looks like, due to the circumstances I kind of spoke of before, the volatility, ooh, fancy word, Cone, of the current housing situation, it looks like I will be having to spend some time away from the house for probably the rest of the week after Wednesday, and Wednesday is, for us Americans, a day of grand celebration. Not really, I'm just going to go over and hang out with the family stuff. Family stuff? What? No, hang out with the family for the 4th of July / Independence Day. But from there, probably won't have access to the recording stuff and the streaming stuff, so it will be a little bit of radio silence for me, but that will hopefully be just temporary. It does seem as though the whole situation that I'm in is probably starting to get to be a little bit more, I don't want, not, the word that comes to mind is dire, but not really dire, it's just expedited. I need to find more permanent solutions on a shorter timetable than I would ideally like that to be. That's how I'm gonna put that. So that's something that I guess while I have free time at the end of this week, I will be working on. I will be spending some time in the garage, and I might try to line up some little projects. So if things really come together, maybe I'll try to do some garage streaming this week. I don't have anything really big on the agenda. Well, really, I have lots of things on the agenda. I just don't have any parts. I don't have any things to be putting together. I did very nearly get the rest of the Supra painting project done on Sunday, since somebody bailed on working on some seats this weekend. And yeah, I got very close to getting that done, and then Florida decided to Florida on me, and it was hot out, and then it rained, which meant it was so humid that little water bubbles would beat up on the car the second I would try to even clean it. Like, you know, take the acetone to it to clean it off. So that wasn't the best of timing. But that should be pretty close. Unfortunately, that's not really something I could probably stream. Nor would it be an interesting one. But there is other stuff I could do. I'm thinking, I mean, really I could start to like dive into the Datsun a little bit. I got that Datsun pickup that we bought for my dad. That is, it's currently awaiting the title stuff getting sorted, which also is being held up by the same person that hasn't done the seats. I'm starting to notice a trend here. But there's certainly some things I could be looking into, and maybe we could throw together some kind of little... That's the wrong block. Some kind of little stream for that. Just so I don't have complete radio silence for the whole rest of the week. I get it, phone! You can't hear that. It's very far away. It's a faint noise, but it's just enough that I can hear it. That's it. After this, I'm gonna go turn it off. Nobody ever expects any calls on that. Nobody ever answers it, so why have it ring at all? That is one of the things that that makes me most anxious about like finding new housing and stuff like that, is how do you know what the internet is gonna be, where you're gonna go until you're there? Like, what if I did rent a place and I like signed a year lease and there I was, and then I find out, oh, the internet here sucks? Would it be really weird to go to look at a place and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna need to stay here for like 24 hours and monitor the internet? Can I do that? I don't think they're gonna be too pleased with that request. But it is certainly a concern. It's one of the main reasons I had to move that last time, was because the internet where I was had such major issues that Comcast was completely unwilling to fix, that it was severely affecting my ability to do this stuff. And of course, they were the only option. I guess that would be the best thing to do, is to find somewhere that has at least 2 internet providers. That would be good. In this area, there's basically just Comcast and AT&T. But AT&T has multiple different styles of their internet here, and in like 30 to 40% of the area, they do actually have fiber optic internet, which would be nice. That would be very nice. But unfortunately, it's never been in any of the areas I was in. But I guess that would be a good idea. Not that I am like just overwhelmed with options at this moment. That's definitely not the case. I guess that's one way I could potentially try to ease that frustration. That's again the wrong block. Maybe I need to just have 2 things of dirt on the bar. That would be better. Alright. I'm getting rid of the torches. I'll have to put them back later. I would like to have something a little bit nicer for lighting. And I'm going to put a fence in, so I suppose the fence posts could easily be some sort of a light source. That looks really good. See how much better that looks? I really like the overhang, and this all happened. Like, this was natural terrain. I didn't make this happen. So I think it's going to look better just because of that. Is that dirt? No, that's stone. I'm thinking, because these are gonna grass. Like, these ones here are gonna grass. I think I want something on these so that they don't look like dirt on the side under there. Oh, you know what might look cool under there is get some vines. Get some vines under that little ledge. Yeah, that would look cool. That would look cool. And can't you make mossy now? You can make mossy cobble by getting vines and combining it with cobblestone. I think that's a mechanic. I'm pretty sure you can do that in Minecraft these days. I was talking with Lorgon last night because he joined us for Bingo Night. By the way, if you like Minecraft, I do stream Minecraft once a week. Sunday nights, Minecraft Bingo. Be there or be... I don't know. Be you. Just be you. Just be there or be you, okay? But I was talking to him about how it's been so long since I've played just regular vanilla Minecraft. Or really, you know, just played Minecraft for playing Minecraft instead of playing it for some kind of minigame like UHC or Bingo or whatever. That I forget about so many of the options and so many of the things that I definitely knew. I definitely knew about these things, but over time just happened to forget. How much I like the book mechanic. I really like this. And then he was going into how many other things there are too. There's like certain recipes that you can only find in the world, and then they unlock on that, and that's pretty cool as well. All right, let's go a little bit further here. And I think right around here is where I'm going to make the bridge eventually. I'm thinking, nope. I'm thinking from right around here over to the top of that, because that would be quite a task. Like that's quite a structure that's gonna have to be made there, and we're gonna do that legit style. Like I want to make like pilings. Is pilings the word? Like to go down to the water? I think that's the right word. But the supports, you know, they need to be well secured. They need to go down into stone. They can't be on dirt. That'll be our theme. You didn't see that. Our theme for the real construction of our bridge, and then we can start to make a path over there. Another question: can I make a path in dirt, or no? It has to be grass. Okay, so I'll have to wait for this to grass over. Well, I'm gonna let this pick break. And then I think once that happens, I'm gonna go look for some vines. We'll go for a little walk. Boop. And there it went. All right, that didn't take very long. This way, what did we find this way? We found the dark oak, the roofed forest. Let's go north. Yeah. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? There is water that way. There's an ocean beyond the farm. So let's actually go south. Let's go south to try and find a swamp or jungle or just, I guess that's the only places where there's vines, isn't there? Yeah, it's the only places I can think of that would have vines. Hopefully it won't be too far. Or maybe it will be, who knows? Extended episode. Maybe. I should probably grab some more food from this strangely replenishing source of food that will probably replenish again in a couple of days. Oh, I'm actually making quite a dent on that. Whoops. There will be more. There will be more. Right. And actually go next to the farm. I don't want to get stuck in there. I would like to note, they have lots of materials over here. I've still taken nothing from the chests. They're never going to use all this stuff. All this stuff is going to go to waste. Well, does it really go to waste? I guess not. It's just going to go. It's going to be gone. But, yeah, anytime I need dirt, I come over here and I do a little digging. I was trying to do a little digging of the stuff that their TNT missed, because that's always annoying to do. So I figured I might as well be helpful, huh? Should I get a boat? I think I should get a boat. I should, but I don't have any wood. That's a shame. Alright, well, I guess I'll chop down a tree. This is all going to get destroyed. Wait. No, this is probably far enough over. Oh, this would actually be right on the edge. This tree will be on the edge of the farm, so I'm going to leave it, because that might look a little cool. I'll walk over here and grab a tree. This really feels like the kind of endeavor I'm going to get lost on. I don't even entirely know my coordinates of where I was, or where my base is, but I guess I did hit F3 on camera, didn't I? Okay, let's make that. We'll make a little workbench action. I don't know why I brought all the dirt with me. Honestly, this inventory's in rough shape. What did I just do? Who knows? Workbench. Plop. Boat. Made. Ooh, it's a birch boat. Ye old birch boat. Alright, to the swamp. I know swamps. I live in a swamp. They're actually clearing a lot next to me. Did I mention that last week? I don't remember. Yeah, they're clearing a vacant lot next to me. And that vacant lot is extremely overgrown. And I do not envy those workers that were over there clearing that place, because the underbrush and the thicket here is pretty extreme. And then as soon as you start moving machinery around in the dirt here, it just it turns into soup because it's so swampy. I should have brought a bed. This may go down in history as a mistake. Do we see any swamps? Not yet. Did the ores always make this much noise? I don't remember the ores making this much noise. I only very briefly use the boats in bingo. Even when it's boats week. But we're just gonna keep boating along here until we find ourselves... What is this madness? Hey! Wrong game. You go, Dandelion. You go. You overcome. And don't be lonely. Hey, swamp. That's what we need. That's what we need. Alright, let's go grab some vines and head back. I did bring shear. Okay, I have shears. Whew. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been very embarrassing. Whoops. I guess I got some leaves too. Ow. Oh, I'm wasting these precious vines. 6. I guess I need to hit them from the bottom. That's the way these work. Yeah. I'm smart. I know how game mechanics work. Alright. That should be enough, because these will grow. Like, they'll grow and we can get more if we need them. Alright, cool. Well, I'll head back. I actually made my way back and I didn't get lost. Very impressive. Considering we went like less than 1,000 blocks away. Not actually that impressive. But I got what I needed. I realized as I was all alone boating across the ocean, not saying a word, it makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think. What happened to their farm? Their farm broke. I was thinking that I probably don't sound super energetic today. And, yeah. Definitely not a very good brain day. Had the whole wind taken out of the sails effect pretty badly there. But I keep moving on, and I just keep trying. It's kind of the best that I can do. I wasn't too obsessed with like the week daily thing, or I gotta like, you know, have some kind of huge streak of episodes that the world will recognize. It was certainly not anything like that. I really wanted to get into a nice groove, a nice rhythm. It was more for me. Oh, I slept, or I talked through the night. Well, that was a bad sleep. But yeah, it was more to do with like trying to structure my own schedule and stuff, trying to do better with that. So yeah, not upset about that stuff, but I am bothered by the fact that getting kind of knocked out of my rhythm. And I would like to say that it's like, oh, it's forces out of my control, but I'm a realist. I am in the situation I am in 100% of my own doing. It's not anybody else that has forced me to be in the position that I am. So I have but only myself to blame, but only myself to try and improve, I guess? Does that make sense? Like, I have myself to blame, but I also have myself to try and make it better. That's still within my control. So I will keep trying. What do we think about this tree? I didn't plant that tree for any reason other than to harvest it, because I wanted more spruce. I like the big trees. The big trees are very cool. That tree, though, is very big, and it's very spruce in an area that's pretty oaky. I don't know that the spruce really looks the part. I might want to try and replace it with... Yeah, I'm going to replace it with an oak tree, I think. So I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, this is weird. What am I doing? I never chop them down this way. I always spiral up clockwise, not counterclockwise. Ah, this is a new leaf, everybody. This is the beginning of the Cone Dodger 2.0 era. Chopping down trees in a clockwise. Oh shit! This is clockwise. I guess I usually do it counterclockwise then. All right, the new cone does things clockwise. Yeah. I know my left from my right. Don't judge me. You should probably judge me. Okay, let's get to the top of this thing. I didn't think this thing was actually quite this big. Or I didn't think the wood went this high. I didn't think the wood went this high. But it's quite large. I feel like I lost my rhythm there, but hopefully that's the top there. All is well. We can do this. Pro strats. I used to use, and probably will still use, a lot of spruce wood in my builds. So I got very much so in the rhythm of cutting down these big trees. And that is how it's done. Nice. Alright, so if I were a tree, where would I want to grow here? I really want it to be one of the big, like that kind of oak tree, but it's very hard to make those grow by choice or by demand. I think I want it to kind of be somewhere like right here and sprawl over the pond. I have some oak saplings. Let me go grab them. Whoops. Fix that. Oak saplings. Oh, there they were. Nice. Is there anything else I could drop off? I think dirt should go over here, so I'm putting dirt over here. Get out of here. I have a stone here somewhere. There it is. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Such organization. Oh yeah, I made a change to the fridge. It's got handles now. I hate it. I hate everything about it, but I did it. I just don't like the item frames, really. The other suggestion was an iron door. I might try that someday. Oh wow, so many saplings. Okay, let's see here. Let me channel some of my old techniques for how to make trees grow tall. Is it like this? And then like this? I don't have any bones on me though. Do I have any bones in chests? No bones about it. Probably not. I've spent all my bones trying to befriend dogs. I have one bone. Will this tree grow in 3 bone meal? Very unlikely. Remember how I said I wasn't gonna take anything from chests over there? I might have to go take some stuff from chests over there, because I know that Jeff has gotten a lot of bones in the process of fishing. So I might go over there and borrow some bones, because it is, I think it's midday. Yeah. So there's not going to be skeletons anytime soon. That's fine. That's fine. They'll never know. They'll never know. Don't tell them. Don't you dare. Oops. Sorry, guys. Somewhere in this mess, there must be bones. I think maybe they're on the chest on the other side, as I was nosying through them earlier. Did that again. I'm putting Q. This new keyboard, I think, oh, there's some. I'm gonna take half of those. They'll never know. I think the new keyboard has Q in a slightly different place than the old keyboard. Even though I'm pretty sure this keyboard is made of the same exact mold in China that the last one was made. They're very similar, at least. Yeah, I can't wait to replace that all with dirt. I might do that off camera. Or maybe if I just have a slow day or something. That could be a good thing to do. Or a day I just wanna talk and talk and talk. Alright. Let's go ahead and bone it up here and see if this thing will grow. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Maybe it's too tall? Maybe this is too tall. Or maybe this doesn't work at all anymore. That's a distinct possibility. I only have 11 left. Alright, when I get down to 5... Alright, I'm just going to do it traditionally. I'll just have to grow a tree and see if it grows. I think it might be the block that's directly diagonal to it that's messing it up. I think that's a possibility. So I'll put it here instead and see what we get. Oh, it's a little tiny guy. Little tiny guy. You're not what we want. Alright, you're getting chopped down. Short little tree. Do I have shears on me? I sure do. I need some bushes eventually anyway, right? Oh, shears gone. Shears gone. Yeah. Leaves are always useful. Get rid of these, and we'll try one more time. One more time. Come on, tree. At least be a tall, regular pine tree. Or oak tree, whatever you are. Crap. 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 Some moments later, I went ahead and let the server go for a bit and grew the rest of the grass out, except for you pesky little piece of dirt, so we could see what the yard is looking like, and planted a new tree here. Planted a tree here and got the big one that I wanted to be here, but that's still a pretty cool tree. It's in a cool place. I like it. So we got a couple trees planted now, and it looks pretty good. And it looks a lot better with the grass, doesn't it? Very much so. I would like to still finish it out a little bit more. I'm thinking about putting soul sand in the bottom of the pond, because the ponds are just so see-through. But I don't know, maybe I should wait until the next update, because all the water stuff is changing, and why mess with it now? I think tomorrow we'll start laying foundation for our bridge. Figure out what we're going to do with that situation. Because, boy howdy, I would like to be able to make my way over there without having to jump through the water and down this hill every time. That would be lovely. Alright, well, that'll do it for today. Thank you as always for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Sometime later, I let the server go for a little while here, and what the words I'm trying to say? Let me just never talk ever again.